And within narrations we find that Friday has its own importance. Friday has many acts and deeds which are rewarding. However, amongst them there are three. The first act, which is highly recommended for a Friday, is the ghusl of Friday, Ghuslatul Jum'ah. And we find within the narrations, the infallibles say that if one desires that after they have passed away and they have been buried, their body remain intact and not be eaten by insects and erode, for 40 continuous Fridays they should perform the ghusl of Jum'ah. Also we find in the books of fiqh, the ulama say that the ghusl of Jum'ah is so important that even if you have to borrow water, do so that you can perform this ghusl. We find, according to Sayyid al-Sistani, that the ghusl of Jum'ah is a ghusl which suffices for one to pray. Meaning that if I do ghusl of Jum'ah, I do not need to do wudu in order to pray. However, we have other scholars such as Sheikh Bashir Najafi, who says that no, even if you do the ghusl of Jum'ah, you still have to perform wudu in order to pray. That's the first act which is recommended for Fridays. The second act and deed which we find is highly recommended for Fridays is the Friday prayer, Salatul Jum'ah. We find that one of the companions came to the Holy Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. He said, O Rasulullah, O Messenger of God, I do not make enough money in order for me to go to Hajj. The Prophet returns to him and says that don't worry, go to the Friday prayer and you are given the reward for one who goes to Hajj. In other words, for those of the Prophet's nation who are not as affluent as those who go for the pilgrimage in Mecca, which is only compulsory upon a person once in their life, God Almighty has given the thawab of 4 Hajjs in 1 month for those that can't afford to go to Hajj. This is the second act which is worthy of reward and recommended highly for Fridays. And the third act which is highly recommended for Fridays is sending peace and blessings upon the Holy Prophet and his progeny. Sallu ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.